Hi class, my name is Chelsea Dunstan. I've been a nurse for almost 6 years. I graduated from Mercy School of Nursing in May of 2009. I started working on a med-surg telemetry floor, which I still work part-time on for about one more week, and I'm also the coordinator of the total joint replacement program at our hospital just outside of Charlotte. I have a couple short-term goals. One is to complete my BSN, which should be done the beginning of summer of next year. I found out I was pregnant this year, and I'm due in the fall, so that has put a little kink into my school plans, but that's okay. It's a blessing I will definitely take, even if it does mean pushing my BSN into next year instead of this December. My other short-term goal is to go full-time with my joint replacement program position. That is supposed to happen in about a week, and it's going to be quite a change, so I'm looking forward to that. A couple experiences I've had with our managers. A negative experience would be our last assistant director. She had been a nurse for quite some time, and she was very set in her ways, to the point where when she would even preset people when she still worked on the floor, you would have to have certain pens and certain tape and a certain highlighter and all this kind of stuff. Fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, she resigned within the last couple months. Our floor got a new director who was all for change, finally holding people accountable who had not been held accountable for their position for quite some time, as in several years. Our floor was broken, to say the least, and she came in and started fixing things, and our old assistant director just was not on board with the change. So that's a negative experience I've had with management. A positive experience is with our new assistant director. I had worked part-time on the floor and part-time as a joint replacement program coordinator for about 2 years, and I went to her one day and told her that I had applied for another position simply for the fact that I needed the stability of going in, and this was the only job I had to do that day. I told her, between being pregnant, trying to work on the floor, work with our joint replacement programs, going back to school, which at the time I was taking 2 classes at a time, so it was pretty much going back full time. I said it was just entirely way too much. And she understood. She said she wanted me to do what was best for our family, but then she came back in about a week and said that my role as coordinator of the joint replacement program was very valuable, not only to our patients, but to the staff and the physicians, and she didn't want to see me go. So I think I use that as my lollipop moment for the other discussion board post, but that was kind of my lollipop moment where somebody finally assured me that I was doing a good job, what I was doing was appreciated, and she showed me that and offered me a full-time position, which is supposed to go into effect in a couple weeks. So I'm excited for the change. I'm excited for this class. That is the whole reason I'm going back to school, is because my coordinator position is considered a leadership position, and I want to be an effective leader for our staff who work with our joint replacement patients. So I hope everyone has a great summer and a great semester.